Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I am going to go over Bitcoin, but I'm going to go over, do an overview, some things too, because that's important. That's important, guys. I just show you, for you guys, I know you're not interested in crypto channel. We're interested in making money in crypto. So I go over just the basic stuff that you guys know with the SP 500, maybe the NASDAQ, things like that. But I'd let you guys know, here's Bitcoin, okay? So let me go over some of these assets real quick. Here's the S&P 500. I just let you guys know, for me, it's more than just putting trend lines on the chart to figure out the trend. What's going on with the SP 500, okay? SP 500 is going up and to the right. Is it a corrective move up? I don't know yet. I'm thinking this is a corrective move up, guys, that S&P 500 is doing right now. Coming down here, it's going to go up. How high is that going to go? Not too sure yet, but it's going to get up here somewhere, and it could have a move over here, potentially. I don't know the answer to that yet, guys. Just have to wait, see how this is going to play out. But down here in the oscillators on the monthly chart, came down nice and deep, all the way down there. Got a little signal over there. Haven't had one of those since 2009. Okay, so it looks pretty good. And go to the daily chart on the S&P 500, and I know you guys know that the earnings for, I think, Google and Microsoft is like its pre-market's already open, like up over 300 or something like that. But here's the move with it. This section right here on the S&P 500, I don't think the correction for the S&P is going to be that long, guys, because it's just going to correct this leg. So you can see here's a leg right here, but from December of 22, this whole thing was a flat. So December 22 all the way to March, this whole thing corrected that leg. So now it's on this leg, and this leg is, obviously it's not as big as this leg, and it just needs to correct this. And I'm looking at a target down here potentially. I actually, just looking at the waves and stuff, I might be a little bit too low. And then it's going to go up into another leg, okay? I'm not too sure. Oh, by the way, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Be really appreciate it. I'm not too sure if this is going to be A, B, and then up for a C, or if this is 1, 2, 1, 2. If you're uber bullish with this can be 1, 2, 1, 2, and this thing is going to roll here. It's going to be 1, 2, and then this is going to be another little 1, 2, and it's probably going to get out of here with another 1, 2, and this thing is going to roll, guys. I'm not going there yet. I'm just going with probably ABC for that. So it's same thing with the NASDAQ, guys. The NASDAQ, I'm going to go over the NEQs to the NASDAQ. Here in the NASDAQ, it's in this leg here. And it might just be correcting. So you can see it's coming down pretty good in these oscillators, guys, on the daily chart. Okay. So it might just be correcting this leg and go up for another one. I'm not too sure yet, or if it needs to correct this whole leg. I'm not too sure how long the correction is going to go on for the NASDAQ, guys, but I think there's a corrective phase for the NASDAQ, a corrective phase for the S&P 500 potentially, and that could bring Bitcoin down, guys, a little bit, possibly. Now, Bitcoin's kind of been doing its own thing here and there. You notice Bitcoin was going up and the S&P 500 was going down. So take a look at the there's some other assets I'm looking at too, guys. Pre-markets, MicroStrategy is already up at 301. Important to pay attention to MicroStrategy because MicroStrategy is going to go up. It is going to go, Bitcoin will go up too. More than likely, the odds are a lot greater. If MicroStrategy is going up, Bitcoin's going up rather than the TradFi markets, in my opinion. Still waiting to see how this one is going to play out. Right here, what kind of wave pattern this is. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It's very difficult to suss out at this point, guys. It's corrected deep on there and went on top of this wave, so it could be a diagonal, or it could be even more bullish than that with a 1, 2, 1, 2. Just don't know yet, guys. I'm going with the less bullish one, and then GBTC. Looking at GBTC, keep track of GBTC. It did a good job of correcting the leg too. I don't know how much more it's going to be in a correction with GBTC, guys, down here. So you see on the daily chart that this RSI came all the way down there. Boom. Okay. It's got a little bit more to go in the oscillator potentially. But with GBTC here, guys, 1, 2, and then this is a 5-wave move, obviously, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could be looking at a 1, 2, 1, 2 wave sequence, guys. And the reason I say that is I've gone over this before, is that this wave, this is the cycle. Here's the wave cycle right here on GBTC, guys. You see that? And it didn't take that one out. Therefore, this is not a third wave up here. This is would be a first, either an A or C wave. Could be that. Well, this is the first wave of the third wave, and it's going to come back down, and then it could be in a 3 of a 3 over here, guys, potentially. Okay, so you could be looking at some assets that are more bullish than people realize, guys. You really, really could. And if the bearish sentiment keeps going, I think it's a good thing for the markets, for crypto and all the markets, guys. They're just all that sentiment and the banking crisis that's going on now. Another bank failure. I guys put that on Twitter. It's not 2008, in my opinion, and that's going to be the new narrative, and that's going to probably give some more chop to the markets, like traditional financial markets. Potentially gets people out, but they'll be still shorting. And wondering why the market is just kind of going sideways and not really going down too much. They'll get the hopes up in a correction, but it's still going to be going up, okay? The bears are just way, way too early, guys, in my opinion. The bigger, if you will, massive correction they're looking for, they're going to have to wait till the end of the year, okay? So Bitcoin right here, guys. It did a really good move off the bottom right there. And I was paying attention to this area, okay? Because this does look like a 5-wave move, but in my opinion, if you go to the CME futures, this looks more like a 3-wave move and came back down to the bottom of the wedge. Now, there might not be enough time in here for Bitcoin, so be careful that it could be a move here and it can move back up, and then it can make a move back over here, guys. Okay, nothing wrong with that. It's doing a pretty good job of getting everything down into the oscillators right there on that leg, but it might need to do another one, okay? Now, to negate the fact that this is a 5-wave move, is if it goes up and touches the bottom of those candle bodies at about 29,200. So if it gets up there, then you know this is a 3-wave move, which is good because you want an impulsive move up and a 3-wave move back. If you have an impulsive move up and a 3-wave move back, that means you are in a bullish trend, okay? Just the basics of the waves like this, guys, okay? Those new to my channel, you have a move up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get 3-wave move back, usually to the 4th wave areas where they like to go, and you're in a bullish trend. Whether it's a corrective ABC leg, you can't know for sure usually, but typically with moves of this size, it's probably not a bullish trend, guys. Now, the other thing too, I want to let you guys aware of, I'm on this Bitcoin chart, okay, is this area right here. Now, if it does go down and then back up potentially, this could shoot up there, guys. It could shoot up there, get to a trend, but I think it's going to be sideways. And looking at Bitcoin down in 3, maybe back up into this area, and it could come back over here again, okay? Even go down and check your oscillators and things like that, the RSI, stochastics, and this one, and bring them down a little bit more, right? And then what do you have right here, guys? What do you have right here? You look at that right there. You have a beautiful what? Consolidation pattern, don't you? To get ready to do what? Ready to rock and roll that way. Okay? That's how I'm looking at it, guys. Don't let the FUD in the markets. Some of you that follow me on Twitter, I think, are picking up on like eliminating all the FUD that's in the markets to try to get people scared and get them out of the market, and it's working. Okay, it's working for a lot of them, especially in the traditional financial markets. It seems like maybe probably some in crypto. I still hold to my belief that if Bitcoin gets up above 33,000 and you see weekly candle bodies above 33,000 on Bitcoin, guys, in my opinion, there will be a serious more FOMO wave than probably this wave, guys. You have a good shot of that, in my opinion, because it's going to take, and then you'd have to start looking at this as 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's a third wave. And those third waves is where all the FOMO comes from. Okay, guys. So more than likely, I'll put this on the volume on this section right here. As you can see, okay, here's the wave pattern. I'll go over this. Here's the wave pattern. You see, here's your third wave volume. Okay, your third wave has the most volume, your FOMO wave. Fifth waves and cryptos can be FOMOs too. You can see here's the low volume in that area, higher volume, and then the volume died down under that fifth wave, came down and corrected it. Now, if you pay close attention, and you can check other Bitcoin charts too, you see this dramatic increase in volume right here into this wave, guys. Okay. So there's this is telling you that this is not a corrective impulse move, guys. Okay. This area right here, people probably sold a little bit, to be expected, came up there to resistance, and they got out and they're concerned. Hey, it's reasonable. I wouldn't knock them for that. That's reasonable. Just remember, in crypto, especially with Bitcoin, if you sell at 31, is it really going to be worth to sell 31, pick it back up? Now, if you're a trader, that's a whole different thing, but just basics of spot holdings, selling at 31 and maybe you get a pickup back up at 25. Yeah, that can work pretty good, but sometimes you can miss it. So, but right here, you can see that increase in volume, guys. That's a very, very important clue. MicroStrategy did that, telling you that more than likely you might be entering into a third wave, in my opinion, guys. But if you see a move like this in this area, okay, and a nice pattern like this potentially, or in this area, it's looking really, really good, guys. It's looking really, really good. Okay. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.